Game of Thrones Season 3, Episode number 6. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to next week's episode of Game of Thrones. And just like always, we are fucking excited for it, man. Last week, obviously, we ended on kind of a big, kind of funny type cliffhanger. I mean, it's funny, but it's also like kind of serious, you know what I mean? Tyrion and obviously his sister are trying to throw a wrench in everybody's plans, you know what I mean? Trying to set Tyrion up with Sansa, which is going to be weird as fuck if that actually happens and goes through. And then trying to set up Cersei with Loras Tyrell, which, I mean, she's a lot older than him, I think. And it seems like in this show, most of the time, the guy is a lot older than the female. So I feel like it's going to be really weird if she does end up with him too. Like, either way, both these matches are very weird. I get the reasoning for it. You know, he wants Tyrion to secure the north and he wants Cersei to kind of secure the south. But, I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. I don't think that's going to happen, you know. I'm super excited to see what happens, though. You know, obviously everything going on with Robb. He kind of lost a big chunk of his army after he executed Rickard, I think was his name. The dude who killed the two Lannister boys. Lost the name for a second. The dude who killed the two Lannister boys. So he's going to have to go to Walder Frey. Obviously, he kind of said he's the last person that has a lot of men that hasn't really chose a side in this war. So I'm kind of curious as to how he's going to get him on their side. And another thing, we haven't really been back to Bran. I think 2 episodes now. I think it's been 2 episodes since we've been back to Bran, so we'll probably get back to him this episode, kind of see what's going on with him. Maybe he'll, you know, kind of start to understand or master his powers more. I guess that's the best thing you can call them, his powers, you know. It's pretty dope, though. Yeah. I'm kind of, like, I know, like, I love all the different storylines that are going on right now, but I'm kind of excited, too, to see everybody kind of come back together, because think about the last time Robb and their mom saw Bran. He was super young. He couldn't even, you know... He was still bedridden, you know, from the fall and everything like that, and fucked up. Not only that, but now he's a warg, you know, so he's kind of unlocking his true potential, I guess, so to speak. You know, everybody's just changed a lot in this story, and a lot of people haven't seen each other in a long time, so it's going to be interesting, you know, when and if everybody comes back together, because you never know who's going to make it out of this show fucking alive each episode, man. But guys, we're going to stop wasting time. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Before we do ask if you guys are new to the channel, do hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys want to see next, man. Drop a like on the video for us. For reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out, link in the description down below. But we're going to go ahead. That was a little bit fast. We're going to hop into this episode. Jaime's story last episode was crazy as fuck. He really jumped in my character list.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't been back to Theon either. He really let him free just to toy with him.
I sentence you to die.
This moment was badass as fuck for Robb too, the way he did that. Like, I know it was kind of stupid, but the way he walked away, Finch's fist clenched. These episodes are getting heavier and heavier each episode, man. I fucking love this show. I'm kind of curious as to what's gonna happen when winter actually comes in this show. You know, it's like, is everything that's going on gonna get put to a halt, or what? I mean, it kind of has to. But once winter comes too, are the White Walkers finally going to actually invade? Like, we really haven't gone back to the White Walkers since what? I mean, I know we haven't really seen them since like the first episode, right, of the season? Or the last episode of last season. There's just so much shit going on in this show. It's like you never know what the fuck's going to happen in the episode. Ah.
Sam.
My man Sam taking care of his wife and kid.
Too much wood in there.
But the more wood, the bigger the fire.
It needs to breathe. Take off that big log.
Needs the oxygen. If Sam gets killed by that one bitch, I'm gonna be pissed.
It doesn't get so cold down in the Reach. And they were servants, of course.
I knew you were highborn.
No.
Buried treasure. Thousands of years old. I think.
What does it do?
Well, I'm not sure that it does anything. It's beautiful, though, isn't it?
It stabs people.
The mother gives the gift of life and watches over every wife. Her gentle smile ends all strife. and she loves her little children.
Damn, I
was
thought someone was
creepy.
there. Fuck. I feel like he better not die. Damn, she did that shit quick as fuck. So let me show you how to actually skin a rabbit.
You've been fighting since you met. Just stop it.
Lady Reedy's got a stick so far up her ass it's a wonder her feet touch the ground.
You've been nasty to her every day. Of course she's nasty back.
Me? It's my fault. First time I met her, she put a knife to my throat.
First time I met you, you held a knife at me.
Fair play.
Your way of skinning rabbits is quicker than mine.
I said so, didn't I?
Osha,
Petty.
You're a good little hunter.
thank you. See? Not so hard, is it? Thank you.
Don't push me.
I'm right here with you.
You having a seizure?
I'm right here with you.
What's wrong with him?
He's like, you didn't tell me about this part of the powers.
I saw Jon Snow.
You saw him? At Castle Black?
He was on the wrong side of the wall. Surrounded by enemies.
Yeah, he is surrounded by enemies, but they're not his enemies anymore.
Used to be you couldn't find a tree within a mile of the wall. Crows would come out every morning with axes.
Your flock gets smaller every year.
Guy's kind of annoying. I get it though. You can't trust a crow.
Your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
Do you think I'm as dumb as all those girls in silk dresses you knew growing up? You're loyal. And you're brave.
She's trying
You
to
didn't
say.
stop being a crow the day you walked into Mance Raider's tent.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's trying to say she knows.
The Night's Watch don't care if you live or die. Mance Raider don't care if I live or die. We're just soldiers in their armies, and there's plenty more to carry on if we go down. Well, it's you and me that matters to me and you. Don't ever betray me.
Again, time passes so weird in this show. Like for us, it seems like they haven't known each other long, but probably pretty long time for them, you know?
Cersei. Ill in pain.
You good? You're not as good as you think you are.
Face, tits, balls. I hit him right where I wanted to.
Aye. Well, you took your sweet time of it. You won't be fighting straw men, little lady.
Gotta act quick, aim quick.
Keep your elbow high. You want your back doing the hard labor.
He's teaching
You're
her.
holding. Never hold.
What?
Your muscles tense up when you hold. Pull the string back to the center of your chin and release. Never hold.
But I
All
have
quick.
to aim.
Never aim.
Never aim.
Your eye knows where it wants the arrow to go.
Voctus eglia ot gaimo laxir teptas. Roberti dari zihi ne keptis exiot onio gemagon. Scoriomasitas.
Lord of Light sent him for Robert back then. This is all from that language and shit is all from the same spot Sirio's from. And the dude Jaqen, right? I'm pretty sure they all speak the same tongue anyway.
How many times has the Lord brought him back?
6.
Conir sagon costos daor.
Aiexioine illiritan.
Kessis honoravis itilibus daor.
Odoremon deor. Aiexio zichon vaurezun japin. Tesixosodli.
I have been to the darkness, my lady. He sent you to us for a reason.
You have someone he needs.
Bodkin Point.
Someone he needs? Arya maybe? No, him because he has Robert's blood. Remember? Because he's Robert's son. Wow. And Stannis is Robert's brother. Same blood. Okay.
What are you doing?
Told you.
Let go of him. Tell them to stop. He wants to be one of you. He wants to join the Brotherhood. Stop them.
We serve the Lord of Light. And the Lord of Light needs this boy.
Did
Damn.
the Lord of Light tell you that, or did she?
Paid gold for him. That's fucked up, man. He said he wanted a family. That's sad.
You're more than they can ever be. They are just foot soldiers in the Great War. You will make kings rise and fall. I see a darkness in you. And in that darkness, eyes staring back at me. Brown eyes, blue eyes, green eyes. Eyes you'll shut forever.
Said eyes you'll shut forever. So people she's gonna kill. Maybe she is gonna kill all the people she wants to. I feel like Arya's gonna end up being a badass by the end of this series. It's really sad though. Gendry really said he wanted a family. You know, he didn't want to join Rob's army or anybody. He wanted just a family. You know.
I know, so sad.
And they do that to him. Like, I get, you know, this could be good for him too, because he has the king's blood and stuff. He could be, maybe, you know, he could be royalty at some point. Maybe she's gonna introduce him to Stannis and shit. But even then, it's still fucked up. He's worried about death. Oh shit. Damn.
You alright?
Just seeing if you can take a hit, lad.
I mean, fuck no, I can't. Get me down, bitch. Damn. Back to here.
Were you sleeping?
You know how tired his body has to be from hanging there? I feel bad for him. Imagine he just never made the choice to betray Rob.
You win the game if you can figure out who I am and why I'm torturing you, and I win the game if you beg me to cut off your finger. And who am I?
Torrent Caster.
He's dead. Strangled by the Kingslayer.
He was your brother. Your father is Lord Rickard Karstark.
Damn. The dude who Rob beheaded. That's his son. Did not know that. So it is. That's crazy. So it is somebody from Rob. Remember I said that earlier?
You forgot to ask one question. You forgot to ask if I'm a liar. I'm afraid I am.
Damn! So is that really Rickard's son then? He said he's a liar. Was he lying about just not torturing him if he was right, or was he lying about everything?
Our father requires Lord Edmure to wed one of his daughters.
Damn.
Rosalind.
How old is she?
19.
Could I see her first?
You want to count her teeth? We depart for the twins in the morning.
I mean, at least Rob's kind of in the clear. He doesn't have to do much. Give up Harrenhal. It's not even in the north. You know what I mean? It's not even their land right now. It's in the south. Shit, Peter just became Lord of Harrenhal, right?
You said you wanted to make amends for the stone mill.
You recall that heroic engagement?
I had something less permanent in mind.
I've won every battle, but I'm losing this war. If we don't do this and do it now, we're lost.
Rob has done a good job with what he has. Props to him for sucking it up and kind of doing that.
As soon as you're well enough to travel, I will allow you to go to King's Landing as restitution for the mistakes my soldiers made. And you will swear to tell your father the truth, that I had nothing to do with your maiming.
Sounds a little sus, but it also could be because he's scared of Tywin.
Oh, she won't be going with you.
I am charged with bringing Sir Jaime to...
You are charged with abetting treason.
Damn.
Afraid I must insist.
You're in no place to insist on anything. I would have hoped you'd learned your lesson about overplaying your position.
Jaime keeps trying to save her, though.
Your daughter
is rich
The most beautiful woman in all 7 kingdoms?
I don't know about all that.
The only thing that might turn it are details of your grandson's nocturnal activities. Do you deny them?
Oh, not at all. A sword swallower through and through.
Well, a boy with his affliction should be grateful for the opportunity to marry the most beautiful woman in the kingdom.
True, we don't tie ourselves in knots over a discreet bit of buggery, but brothers and sisters.
Bro,
where I come from, that stain would be very difficult.
this is just petty
I will
shots.
not breathe further life into a malicious lie by discussing it.
This is petty shots back and forth.
Or do you consent to this match?
Neither, bitch.
It's a rare enough thing. A man who lives up to his reputation.
She really is just, ever since she pulled up to King's Landing, she's just been making waves, man. I fuck with her character. She don't give no fucks what your reputation is, who you are. She don't care. Oh my god! We literally just said hopefully no one dies. Holy shit. Damn. Oh, them two, they're all 4 of them are connected, huh?
He's not gonna be able to hold him. I don't want him to die.
There's no way they killed John off. Damn, he's cutting them. That's fucked up. I mean, it's survival of the fittest out here, I guess. Shit. This dude has hated John since he got there, though, man. I don't know. He only has 1 little axe in that shit. I don't think that's gonna hold. I'll give it to him. Shit probably would have broke his shoulder, broke his arm. She's gonna die. I thought she was gonna die. They had one of those moments, you know, earlier in the episode. Whenever they do that, it seems like the character always dies. He's like, fuck. He's coming for me, man. Go, go, go!
Have you ever been to Highgarden, my lady?
No, I'd never left Winterfell before I came to King's Landing. But it sounds wonderful. I can't wait to see it. And to leave this place.
It's terrible, isn't it? The most terrible place there is.
She's been through a lot. I kind of feel bad for her. Maybe he'll end up like, I know he doesn't really swing this way, you know what I'm saying? But maybe he'll end up like protecting her, you know, growing a connection in that sense as opposed to a romantical sense.
Mm-hmm. I do admit it. If it weren't for your trick with the wildfire, Stannis would have sacked the city before Father got here.
Thank you. Say it louder for the people in the back.
There are 2 people in King's Landing who can give an order to a king's guard. Did you, or did you not, order Sir Mandon to kill me during the Battle of the Blackwater?
Go ahead. Silence is an answer.
The impulse I understand. He hates me because I'm the only one who tells him what he really is.
Joffrey gave the order, not Cersei. Wow. That's weird. I didn't expect that. Tyrion and Cersei kind of had a little moment there first time. Shit.
I need to speak with you, Lady Sansa.
Of course.
Alone, if I may.
Why do you need to speak to her alone? Shay?
Please excuse her, Lord Tyrion. She's not from here.
She doesn't
She's
know.
So cute. I don't trust her, even though she tells me not to.
He's nervous as fuck. I mean, his current girl next to the person he's supposed to marry now.
But your confidant, the one who fed you information about my plans, the one you swore to protect, you didn't bring her any enjoyment. And she didn't bring me any enjoyment. She was a bad investment on my part. Do you know what the realm is? It's the 1,000 blades of Aegon's enemies. A story we agreed to tell each other over and over till we forget that it's a lie.
But what do we have left once we abandon the lie? Chaos. A gaping pit waiting to swallow us all.
Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder.
Damn, he killed her. Joffrey's into some weird shit. That's crazy. Two differences. But I mean, winter's coming so soon, that side's gonna look the same. It would have been so cool to have a story, the storyline where, you know, with Robb, but Jon's with him, you know, fighting right by his side. You know, I get Jon had to kind of have his own thing since he's a bastard and everything like that, and he's kind of his own person, but it'd have been really cool to see him fighting side by side with Robb. I would have loved that.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we'll still get that at some point, you know, but they finally made it, man. The Wildlings finally made it to the top of the wall. Shit, that was episode 6. Game of Thrones season 3. We got 7, 8, 9, 10 left this season. And that's it. I'm kind of sad. Like, we're cruising through these a little bit too quick for my taste, man. I mean, one a week, and I don't know. I'm gonna just be sad when it's over. Like, there's no other show that we've watched that's like this, I feel like. You know, it's just so crazy. Because most of the time when we watch a show, or personally for me, when I watch a show, like, there can be like 4 or 5 different storylines going on in the show, but the show just makes the pacing so bad. Like, you see one of those storylines for an entire episode, then you don't see it again for 4 episodes. Or you see like very quick clips from it. This show, like, the pacing is phenomenal. Like, you get a little bit from each arc. Not like too quick, not too long either. You just get like 20-minute increments each episode. You know what I mean? And it's like you never take more than like what, 1 or 2 episode break from an arc. Like, I think the longest we've been away from an arc was the Bran arc when we didn't see it for the past 2 episodes, but we seen it this episode. You know, and it's crazy. This show is just fucking phenomenal. I love it. It's so good, but man, I guess Robb is finally he's gonna have his men. You know, his uncle kind of made up for his mistake he made at the mill and everything like that, and he's finally gonna get Walder Frey's men, so he's gonna be able to go and take the South. Which, I mean, then at that point, Tywin's gonna have to make a choice whether, you know, he's gonna have to give up some territory to go take that back if he chooses to. And then I think when he does do that, Robb's gonna counter again, whether he sends men from King's Landing or he sends men from somewhere else, like Harrenhal or something. You know, then Robb will be able to kind of counter and take somewhere else. But I mean, this is Robb's last really option. You know what I mean? Like he said, he's been winning. He's won every single battle. You know, he hasn't lost a single one. But he's still losing the war. You know, he just doesn't have as much resources. He doesn't have as much men. You know, it's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But Robb's doing a very, very, very good job of leading. Like, from season 1 to now, he's had like massive character development. I feel like, you know, all the characters in this show have, but like thinking about it from back in season 1, you know, he's just kind of a small, like almost background character, like I said before, to now, you know, the King of the North leading them, and he's doing a damn good job of it too. He really stepped up after everything kind of happened with Ned, you know. But what a fucking show. And it's fucked up what happened with Gendry too. Like, I mean, it could be good because they're taking him because he has the king's blood, you know what I mean? So he'll get introduced to Stannis, I'm sure, and everything like that. But I'm wondering what his fate is going to be. Is he going to be used for some type of sacrifice, like, you know, I mean, where they got to cut off his peen like Varys? Or is he going to be, you know, just take some blood? Or is he going to rule with Stannis? You know what I mean? Like, I wonder what's going to happen to him. It'd be cool to see him kind of turn into royalty and like a knight and everything like that. Because he told Arya last episode, like, we wouldn't be family, you'd be my lady, you know, because, you know, it's him. You know what I mean? He's a blacksmith. He's kind of just been low tier most of his life, you know. But I'm trying to think, does he even know? He doesn't even know that Robert is his dad, right? He doesn't even know that. So all this is probably like confusing as fuck for him too, you know, when she told him that. But it's crazy how everything's connecting. You know what I mean? Like the Lord of Light and everything like that. Everyone keeps saying that fucking phrase. I don't even want to try and say it because I'm gonna embarrass myself. But the phrase that Jaqen told Arya to say, you know, whenever she needs to find him. Everyone keeps saying that the all men must die is what it means, I think. You know, and it's crazy. It's just everything's kind of connecting, and it's crazy how it is. You know what I mean? It's like slowly intertwining into each other. It's not just like locking perfectly in place. It's like slowly going, and it's like you see little connections more and more each episode, and it's just so cool, man. I love it. But man, what a fucking show. Do you think Tyrion's gonna really end up marrying Sansa, or you think they're gonna find a way out of it? Huh?
You never know with this show, so
Yeah.
I hope not.
I know, it's
So sad.
it's tragic because like she was so happy and stuff, and then it just all changed in an instant.
So sad.
You know what I mean?
I knew something was gonna happen.
I don't know.
I should have known.
Peter kind of pissing me off, man. Like he's kind of, you know, I can't really say fucked over so many people because he's just doing what he feels is right. You know what I mean? Again, in this show, there's like no bad people, but like he's been on the opposite end of, you know, fucking so many of our characters over.
Yeah.
At the start, I was like, we can trust him, and then we couldn't. You know, he's been on the other end of fucking so many of our characters over. Like, I blame him for Ned's death. You know what I mean? And then right here, he's the one who gave the information to Cersei. So now, they can't get married. You know what I mean? And it's like, all this stuff is he's doing all this shit, and he's getting rewarded. You know, he got Harrenhal. He's living life. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of want something bad to happen to him is basically what I'm trying to say. I want him to get his. You know what I mean? Because he keeps fucking with some of our characters a little bit too much, man. Throwing a wrench in the plans, and I don't like that. Like, could you imagine if Ned was still around? Things would be so different, I feel like, man. But I don't know. And then everything going on with Jon Snow, like, I don't know exactly how much time. I know it has to have been at least a couple of months that they've been together, right? You know, but I feel like stuff would be moving kind of quick in this show, you know? But then again, it was Jon's first time, too. I don't know. I wonder if they're actually going to be loyal to each other, if Jon's still going to be loyal to the Night's Watch, or what's going to happen with that. Again, like I said, I would love to see a storyline where Robb and Jon were fighting side by side, but I don't know if that can ever happen now, or if that's ever going to happen, you know? Maybe they'll end up finding each other on this side of the wall, and it'll help him again, you know? Robb and his army are going toward the south, you know what I mean? So I guess it's pretty possible, but I don't know. We're going to have to see, man, but overall, another dope episode in the books, guys. Let us know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, also, if you guys did enjoy this reaction video, make sure to leave a like. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Full reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out, link in the description down below. We hope you all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next one. What is going on, everybody? I hope you all did enjoy the video that you just watched. I want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest supporters over on Patreon. The homie Supernova, the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Dude Tim, and the homie Silas Kane. Shout out to you guys for supporting me at my highest tier over on Patreon, guys. Link is on screen right now, as well as in the description down below, to get access to a bunch of cool things such as early access, full-length reaction, polls, and tons of other stuff, man. Appreciate all you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.